Can I call it a haul if it was only 4 items? I don't know, but that's what I'm calling it. Those 4 items cost me $200. Hey love, what is up? Thanks for joining me today. My name is Lauren, if you didn't know, and today we are going over my BeautyLish haul. Am I calling only 4 items a haul? Yes, mainly because I spent $200 on 4 items. Yeah, 4 items cost me like $200. If you're unfamiliar with the BeautyLish gift card event, they usually throw this event like 2 times minimum a year. Every $100 you spend, you get a $20 gift card in exchange. So essentially 20% back of whatever you purchased to use on a future purchase. And I usually limit myself to like $200 to $300 during these sales. This year I limited myself to $200, but I feel like the reason I limited myself to $200, I realized that like a lot of the brands that I normally buy from BeautyLish, things that I would normally just restock up on, like that's in my natural everyday routine, whether it's makeup or skincare, weren't available anymore. No Caudalie, no Sol de Janeiro, like a lot of the brands that I normally could buy from them are no longer being sold there, and I feel like their stock is very limited in the brands that they do sell now. My #1 purchases from them are definitely my Japanese makeup brushes, but like those are items once you buy, you shouldn't need a new one for a very long time. So I'm a little concerned as far as like what else is carrying them at this moment, because like you buy one Japanese makeup brush, you probably don't need another one for at least another decade or so. So I don't know, I'm a little concerned, but we're just gonna push through. So the 4 things I did buy that made my cart total to $200. One I already did a video on. It was the Hindash highlighter. I will link it up in the cards up above here. I felt like that deserved its own video, just to showcase the highlighter by itself. And then I got the legend, the icon herself, Miss Charlotte Tilbury, her Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is a repurchase. I love this setting spray. It's one of my favorite setting sprays of all time. So like it was a no-brainer, just added to cart. And my first ever By Terry purchase ever, I got the By Terry Starlight Glow Highlighter, and I got mine in #1 Golden Glow. I've yet to touch it, so I'm saving it to use on camera today. I also got the Chantecaille Lip Veil in Wild Sienna. It's what's on my lips right now. This is the one with the Cheetah collection that they came out with. Really pretty color, so if you was wondering what's on my lips, that's that. And yeah, let's just get into it. But before we do that, let's do product description. So the Hindash Gradient Highlighter in Doll Dynasty, that retailed for $40, so that was a part of my cart. Again, I did a video for that. I'll link it up in the cards up above, and you can watch that on your own free time. I go into swatches and face application, and you really can get like a, you know, good look of the highlighter there. I highly recommend that highlighter, and it's definitely one of my favorite purchases this year. Spoiler alert, like it's literally just probably gonna shoot right up to the top of, you know, the best of 2024. Anyhow, so the first product I want to talk about is the Chantecaille Lip Veil, and I got mine in the shade Wild Sienna. A revolutionary weightless creamy lipstick enriched with, not gonna try to pronounce that, oil for a luminous veil of hydrating color. This retails for $54, and I got mine in the shade Wild Sienna, which is described as a peachy tan with a cream finish. I will say, I was looking for a lipstick that's pretty lightweight, My Lips with Better vibes. It definitely does give that, but I kind of like it better worn away a little bit than I do First Apply. First Apply, I feel like this has a lot of color. I did a lip declutter earlier this year, and I was trying to replace some of the nudie tone lipsticks that I got rid of, and I feel like this does fit the bill. It does give a little bit more color than I was anticipating. Because it's described as a peachy tan, I was expecting it to be closer to my lip color, but it does give a distinct shade of pink on my lips, that you can clearly tell like there's something on there. But this does fit the bill. It's a nice nude color. I feel comfortable wearing it with kind of any look. A part of me really wants to put gloss on top of it right now. But as a standalone, it looks fine. Like, I'm not complaining. So this was a nice purchase. I never tried any of Chantecaille's lip veils before. From what I can tell, it feels nice and hydrating. My lips feel smooth. Like, I don't have any complaints. Next up, we have the By Terry Starlit Glow CC Highlighter. This retails for $72, and it came out in 3 shades, and I got mine in 1 Golden Glow, which is described as a golden champagne with a luminous finish. There was 2 other colors. They have Fairy Flirt, which is a rosy gold with a luminous finish, and then they had Copper Caress, which is a golden copper with a luminous finish. This is probably what drove my cart to be sped up to $200 very quickly. This one product alone cost $72. This is my first ever By Terry product purchase, and we're gonna try it together. Let me grab a brush. I have nothing on my face but my base complexion, so I just have on concealer today as my base complexion and nothing else. No bronzer, no highlight, nothing. And I set my face with powder. I'm gonna use this Sonia G brush. It's called the TF2. It's a face brush, and see how well it picks up. This seems to be one of those very hard pressed items. But before I do that, let me swatch it for you. That's what the swatch looks like. Ooh, it's very pretty. It's giving me golden peach vibes. I don't know. Anybody else getting golden peach from this? Because that's what I'm getting. I guess it helps to read a little bit more about what this highlighter is supposed to be so I can manage my expectations a little bit. It's a revolutionary gel to powder highlighter that gives your skin buildable coverage with a healthy looking glow. Okay, I'm using a natural hair brush for this. I feel like it should pick this up fine. Ooh, despite it being a gel to powder formula, there's a lot of kickback in the pan, I'm noticing, just from like swiping my brush across it like that. Should I tap that off? We're going in. Oh, that's pretty. Please note, I'm using a very fluffy, whimsical type brush. This isn't like a targeted highlight brush. I can imagine if I was using a highlighter brush, like something that's a little denser and more like compact, this would be more aggressive. But right now, this is what we're looking like. Okay, now you're zoomed in a little better. But this is what this looks like. This is really pretty. Oh my gosh. I like this. It just melted effortlessly into my skin. I will say it's a lot of shimmer, glitter with this that it appears to be like showing on my face. But that's really pretty. That melted right in. I might have to check out more By Terry products. I'm just gonna dip in it again and do the same to the other side. Oh wow, that's really pretty. Like, wow. I've been getting very good luck with my highlighter choices lately. Like, this is, oh, sorry, the sun now wants to make an appearance, an aggressive appearance, and pop in, but I am filming in natural light, so what you were seeing is pretty true to color. That looks really pretty. Like, I look like I have glass skin. I like that a lot. For reference, my favorite type of highlighters are ones that's super blinding and or gives glass skin. This gives more of a glass skin glow. That's so pretty. I can imagine it would be more blinding if I was to use a denser brush, but me using a fluffy cheek brush just definitely diffused it in a way that's like very flattering. So that, chef's kiss, I don't have any complaints about this. I'll come back later, tell you how it wore. Might leave a note like at the bottom of the video because I do plan to wear this makeup for a while today. That's really pretty. Okay, I like that. Okay, I had to pop my scarf back on because I did not want my freshly done hair that just got straightened the other day to get wet. But yeah, we should be good. And the last product I purchased from my BeautyLish gift card event haul was the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This retails for $38. And if you are somehow unfamiliar with the legend, the icon herself, that is this spray. It is a setting spray that primes and sets makeup for up to 16 hours, perfect your canvas for makeup application, and instantly lock in your look for a flawless, poreless finish without any melting, fading, or settling into fine lines. The oil-free formula is hydrating, weightless, and features a fresh floral scent. This is a repurchase product. This is like what I would consider a holy grail makeup product. Like, I don't know. It just never does me wrong. She's always there when I need her. Like, she's reliable. She's sturdy. She's good. Like, no complaints. I will say they have changed the misters over the years. Oh my gosh. Can you say that? They have changed the misters a few times over the years. But I will say I do like this current iteration's mister. It comes out more fine, but not so fine where it's not like enough where it doesn't feel like you're coating your face. Like, I literally feel like I have enough for my whole face in 2-3 sprays versus like something like that e.l.f. spray, which I still have. We're getting through it. It comes out so fine. I feel like I have to spray this 10 times to evenly coat my face. Not the Charlotte Tilbury. I just spray it a few times and we good. But yeah. And it just literally just melts everything. It makes everything look so blurred and like it literally just gives like a nice flawless finish. I feel like if I'm having a bad makeup day, it's one of those products I can kind of spray on my face and it just like makes everything feel better. But yeah, it dries down pretty fast. Just love this spray. And that's my look for the day. It's a little wild for me to say this. It's rare where I like do a haul and I like everything in here, but this, the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, what can I add to the cart that's reliable and true? This. So yeah, that was a no-brainer. Of course I love that product. Again, it's a repurchase product. So yeah, the By Terry, I have never tried any By Terry products before today, but I do really enjoy this highlighter. It's giving me glass skin. Like, it's for sure giving glass skin. I've never tried anything by Terry, but now I'm curious, like, do I need to buy more? I think the thing that prohibits me from trying it is the fact that I don't see anybody else trying it, which leads me like further astray. Like, I have no problem, you know, spending my money on the Prada, Dior, the Gucci, because like I feel like a lot of people, even if I'm indecisive about a Gucci product, I could probably find like a review on the internet about it. By Terry, not so much. I feel like nobody's checking for that. And again, the price point is so high. This was like $50, no, this was $70, right? $70 for one highlighter. That's a steep price. Gucci highlighters cost less. So like when you think of it like that, yeah, it's a high bar of entry for this. It's leaning into like Tom Ford, Hermes, beauty luxury territory. It's like, yikes, that price tag is yikes. The result is yes. The price is yikes, but the result is yes. I will say I was quite indecisive with the color I picked, but I ended up going with this gold color because like it was the most like neutral option for me, and I was like, a gold highlighter has never done me wrong. So I went with the safest option here with this choice. But I will say this is really pretty. It's still on the back of my hand. And again, this glass skin effect is just, it's disgustingly good. Like it's sickening. So yeah, love this. I rate this probably, this and the Hindash highlighter, 10 out of 10, chef's kiss, no notes. And then the Chantecaille lip veil. This is okay. It's a little bit more pigmented than I want. I was really looking for something more like a brownie shade. I just reapply a little bit more. I will say it's wearing gracefully as it wears off as I talk, so like that's a nice plus for me, especially when I'm wearing anything that's like pigmented and has color to it and it's going to add color to my lips. I want it to wear off gracefully so it doesn't look blotchy and patchy throughout the day, so that's a nice thing. Good, but it's not like mowing my socks off, especially for the price of $54. I thought this would be a little bit more browner. It's leaning more pinky nude than it is brownie nude, but it's fine. And again, I have a strong urge, especially since I just reapplied it, to put a lip gloss or balm on top of it. And I think I'm gonna do that just to tone it down a little bit. This is the Eadem lip softening balm, and I have mine in the shade Boba Bounce. It's a brown tone color. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on top. It's definitely made it like more dark and moody. Gives me fall vibes. That was just my very quick video on my BeautyLish gift card event savings haul. I will say the only thing I forgot to buy while I was like on there, Wayne Goss. He had came out with this brush many moons ago. And it came in an eye set. It was the Wayne Goss 08, and it is a liner type brush. It has very thin and flat, and it's like completely square. This is one of my favorite brushes of all time, mainly for the lower lash line. If you have a lower lash line like mine, which is very small and hard to like put anything down there without it being blown out or smoked out because of the type of brush you're using, even if I use a pencil brush to like, you know, blur out my lower lash line, I could still run the risk of it looking super smoked out because again, I don't have a lot of space right here to be putting eyeshadow. I love this brush for stamping. Like literally, if I stamp like this and like rub it like this, this brush keeps it right where I place it. It does not smoke it out further than where I want it to go. Wayne Goss came out with his synthetic series, and he came out with the white gold collection number 15 push liner brush. I'm gonna put it on screen while I'm talking about it, and it looks very similar to this brush, which I love. This is a natural hair brush that's synthetic, so obviously it'll be slightly different in performance and how it will feel. And because this is natural hair, it does feel super soft on the lash line. my hope is, because it is Wayne Goss and I have a lot of his brushes and I love his brushes, that brush is also soft. So I do plan to buy it at some point, and it's relatively cheap. It's $10 for that brush. So it does have a 1-star review as it stands right now on the website, which is not a good look. I'm not even going to read that review because it's only one. But because I love this brush so much, and you could only buy this in the eye set, you know, like, and I wasn't going to buy a second eye set just to have 2 of these brushes. Taking care of this one to the best of my ability and praying, you know, nothing bad happens with it. The next time I place an order, I'm definitely going to remind myself to get that brush and try it, because I don't have any other brush like this or similar to this. And if anybody does know a brush, specifically a natural hair brush, I need something soft. That's why I prefer natural hair brushes, because they're usually, just generally speaking, soft. But I say all that to say, if anybody does know any type of brush that's similar to that, please feel free to drop it in the comments, because I'm on the hunt. But again, this is from Wayne Goss. I'm assuming it'll be very similar to the one that he already released in that eye set that he no longer sells or makes. But yeah, that was the only thing I didn't get during my haul. But anyway, I digress. But that's all from me today. Do you participate in the BeautyLish gift card event or shop at BeautyLish at all? Like I said, I feel like a lot of the stuff I normally buy from them, they phased out. Like, they used to sell the Ordinary, they no longer sell that there. They replaced it with their own brand that's similar to the Ordinary, so I get why they got rid of that. Caudalie, now gone. Sol de Janeiro, gone. Like, the things that I normally would buy from them that's not makeup brushes are seemingly just disappearing off their website. Tell me, are you experiencing the same thing? Like, brands you used to buy from BeautyLish are no longer sold there or available there? And I feel like some of the brands that are still there now have a seriously limited offering of what's available to sell. I don't know, it's just a little weird. But yeah, the limited offerings that's available for brands that I do like, I don't want those products. So it's just like, it was very limiting to like what I felt like I could purchase this gift card event. Tell me, are you experiencing that when you go to shop at BeautyLish? If you shop at BeautyLish at all, did you participate in the recent gift card event that passed this past month? A month ago at this point. I love to hear from you down in the comments below. Appreciate you hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. It says it's a revolutionary weightless creamy lipstick enriched with Boba. Jojoba? That's not Jojoba, because Jojoba starts with a J. Boba. I don't even know how to pronounce this word.